getting respect on the K-State name. Now you guys are ranked in the AP polls and of course the coaches poll too. So with that in mind, how do you guys keep building up that respect?
Yeah, well, it's just never getting satisfied, always staying hungry. I think that's the motto for us right now is, the rankings and all that kind of stuff is cool, but at the end of the day, it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't. We're not entitled. We're not any different than the team that's going to be across from us. They're tying their shoes the same way, lacing their helmets, all that kind of stuff's the same. So just having that approach, knowing that we got to go play our very best, and we're not entitled to anything. We got to go earn it. So that's the mindset we got to have, and that I'm going to have, and we'll do that on Saturday.
What's impressed you most about this running game?
I would just say how it's just very efficient, consistent, and powerful. I feel like we do a great job of not having negative yardage plays just by the way we're running downhill and staying ahead of the sticks. And that's been very consistent and great for us. Our line's done a tremendous job this year of opening up holes, even when we're up against it, maybe not in the best situation. They're still getting movement to where we can get something out of it, and that keeps us ahead of the sticks and not in long yardage situations on third down, which helps our offense. And it's worked out great for us, and it's going to be, people know that we want to run the ball. We know that, and people are going to game plan for it, and all that kind of stuff. So we just got to be ready to make adjustments if need be, and just taking what the defense gives us. If they're going to load the box and make us throw the ball, we'll throw the ball. It's taking what you can't go into a game like, oh, we're going to run the ball, and that's going to put the pass. We gotta go take what the defense gives us and just execute the best of our ability and whatever Coach Messingham calls, and trust that and believe in that and do our very best just to execute. And we'll be ready to do that on Saturday.
Do you have a chance to watch their game with Texas on Saturday?
Yeah. I watched it live on Saturday, and I watched it on film again last night. I thought it was a great game. Both football teams played their butts off, and high-powered offenses and whatnot. But it's also just kind of challenging because Texas is a Big 10 personnel, 11 personnel team, and we're more 12, 21, all that kind of stuff. So it's kind of just anticipating what kind of looks they're gonna give us, because I have a hard time believing that they're going to do all the things they did against Texas against us with our run game. But this is another thing where we got to be prepared for everything and for making adjustments in the game if we need to. So, but our coaches do a great job of game planning and getting us in the right situations and getting us prepared for everything. So we won't go in anything blind with our hands tied behind our back. We'll be ready for it. It's just got to be anticipating some adversity. We're going to be going on the road. First Big 12 game for them as well. The place is going to be pretty fired up. Night game, and we're ranked, and there's a lot of stuff going into it. But just can't let those things be a distraction. We just got to go play our game, and play for one another, and have each other's back through the ups and downs, and we'll be fine.
Kind of sticking on the atmosphere there. I don't want to get you in trouble, but where does that place rank out of all the places you've seen in road venues, as far as noise and just difficulty playing there, that kind of thing?
Other than here, it's probably my favorite place to play, honestly. Just in the fact of how the fans are right on the field. It's loud. It's close to Kansas State, so a lot of our fans go down there and whatnot. But it's definitely one of my top choices to go play. And I love playing on the road and all that kind of stuff. Just kind of spoke about it Mississippi State week, but it's like, we're going to be in there with 65,000 people, and it's just going to be just our football team. It's going to be about us on that sideline. Nobody else is going to be involved with. It's just going to be about our football team and our program, and I think that's so fun and special. You create some fun memories on the road doing that stuff. So we're just excited to go play. We're excited to I think having this weekend off. I felt restless on Saturday, just not having a game. It was weird. But our guys we came back refreshed and healthy, and we're ready to go.
How do you think you've gotten better since that game at Oklahoma State a couple years ago?
I've just gotten older, gotten more experience. got more confidence. A lot. I mean, there's like going on. There's a lot of things that have changed. That was like 3 years ago. Shoot. So, but yeah, there's a lot of things, but yeah.
Hey, Skylar, a popular radio show is giving you the catchphrase Skylar 316. I don't know if you've heard about this, but it's a play off of, John 316, more off of Austin 316. Do you, what do you think about that? Or do you not pay attention to that kind of thing?
I have seen it. I just laugh. It's a good laugh. Honestly, I never watched WWE or any of that kind of stuff growing up. So at first I was like, Skylar 316, what the heck does that mean? But no, I think it's hilarious. It's a good deal. So.
Well, if you want a T-shirt, I can get you.
Yeah, I saw the T-shirt. I like it. So. Yeah, that's
a violation.
Yeah, probably can't do that. But
What's at Threads if you want to go read?
yeah, I think it's pretty funny. Just had some of my friends back home mention it to me and thought it was hilarious. So. But no, I think that's pretty cool.
Kind of lighthearted too. When you said you watched that game live Saturday night, do you catch yourself, saying to the announcers, "Man, that's not what they're doing," or "That's not what they're showing," and just correcting them all the time? Or is it not? It's not as bad as I would think like that.
Honestly, that happens to me all the time. Yeah. When commentators are talking about a team's defense of like what coverages they're running, and I'm just like, that is not even close to what they're running.
Right.
But no, it's just kind of weird watching a game from like a fan's perspective, right. Or what, and that's I wasn't trying to do that. I was trying to see what Oklahoma State was doing on defense and type of the way they were talking about their players and all that kind of stuff, and who leads the team in tackles, all just like simple stuff like that. But no, it was I've definitely caught myself doing that multiple times. I feel like that's a quarterback thing probably. So.
Couple more guys. When you watch the games, those games live, are you watch it from like an analytical, like quarterback perspective, or is that for when you watch it on film?
Yeah, well, that's what I was kind of just saying. Like I was watching it from my perspective. I'm not a Longhorn or Pokes fan, so definitely was just trying to watch, what they do on defense and the style of football that they play. Just kind of trying to get a feel for that and hearing about what the announcers had to say about them and all those types of things. And then just going back and watching it again from, more of my perspective on film last night and breaking down their formations and coverages and all that kind of stuff to what they do in certain situations and all that kind of stuff.
So has their defense changed much over the last 2 years?
Yeah, I think it's changed since last year. They're doing some new stuff, some weird stuff. Honestly, it's kind of it's good stuff. It's pretty challenging as far as their alignments and pre and post snap of what they're doing coverage wise, but they're doing some good things. Down here, we're going to be ready to go play. I think we're aware of that. They're a good football team and a good defensive football team. So we got to be ready to go play and play the best of our ability. So.
All right, guys.